I'ma keep it real, bro. This pilot is some booty. Which is funny because that's all you people seem to care about when it comes to this show. When I saw the view counts, I thought this show was gonna be generational. 11 million views on a trailer? 26 million on a pilot and only in 4 weeks? Oh, yeah. There's gonna be some heat. And then I watched the show. And what preceded was the most boring and generic comedy slop I've ever had to endure. The jokes never hit. The names are gibberish and the characters are generic and boring. This show's ass, bro. Now, I don't have high standards for shows, especially the indie ones, because at the end of the day, these are still shows made by like 10 people in a cave.
With a box of scraps!
So really, as long as the show is entertaining, I'll watch it. Even if it's complete garbage. I was tuning in weekly for Hazbin Hotel Season 2, for heaven's sake. And that show is overly ass. But like, I just can't say the same about Gameoverse, nigga. That shit is so terrible. Let's start with the characters. So after the intro fight scene, we're introduced to our cast of characters. And they are Kit, the kind and optimistic one. Gobbles, the silly and playful one. And Caboodle. Fucking Caboodle. What kind of Babadoobie ass name is that, man? Like, who wrote this? Anyways, Strudel, yeah, he's the mean and pessimistic one. So to conclude our character list, we have the optimistic woman, the silly man, and the serious man. Does that sound familiar to you? Because it sure sounds familiar to me. Ross O'Donovan, you bitch ass nigga. Did you really think you could copy and paste the cast from Left 4 Dead, add a bunch of shitty booty characters over it and think we wouldn't notice? You dumb dirty white bitch. Shaking my head, man. I can't stand Australians, man. It's always these southern Brits coming with the bullshit. Anyways, another gripe I have for this show is the casting for Nick. Why is it Jay Schlatt? He's a fucking Minecraft YouTuber. He doesn't have the talent for this shit. His expertise is talking to weird Twitter egos. What did you see in him that made you think he was the right man for the job? I'm so curious. I genuinely don't see any reason as to why Jay Schlatt would be on the team other than for wanting the reaction of having low IQ Twitter artist Soya over his appearance. Honestly, just like in Dispatch where Sonar was voiced by Moist Critical and the voice acting was pure ass, but nobody said anything because it was Moist Critical doing it. You see, I'm a firm believer in people living life inside their lane. In other words, I'm on my Neji Hyuga time. Or if you're a more nuanced person, I'm on that Hugo time. For example, there's a reason you don't see Amen Thompson pulling up from 3. Because he knows he's a construction worker from that distance. He knows that shit is straight brick. And that's why his numbers often look good more often than not, because he knows his lane. He knows he's a dog inside the paint, so he attacks the paint relentlessly. There's an inherent value in understanding where your talents lie and choosing to focus on that instead of trying to be what you're not. So that's why I kind of get confused when I see people doing things that go against their skill sets. For example, Vivzy Pop doing literally anything besides designing a world and creating sex bait. Anything else just ain't in her bag for real. Especially writing. Good God, is writing not in her bag. And it's definitely not in Ross's bag because honestly, the dialogue in Gameoverse is type trash, bro. Like, just look at this, man.
Isn't useless. He is a Learnosaurus, and he is very good at reading and writing.
Great! Maybe he can write our obituaries after he gets us both killed.
I get it.
Does that dialogue remind you of anything? Because it certainly reminds me of something.
Whispering Oaks. Shit, I used to go there when I was a kid.
Oh, good. Now we can die there as adults.
Hey, I'm dead, bro. Kerplunkle and Nick are dead-ass the same character. It's not even subtle. Kebab would 100% say that shit, dude. And don't even get me started on the stupid villains, man. Jesus Christ.
Syntax?
Syntax!
Syntax.
Semtex. What is it with indie shows and having these goober-ass villains, dude? It's so uncompelling. How am I supposed to be feeling threatened by the main villain if they're just acting like goofballs, dude? One of them literally spent the entire pilot being called Mr. Paper, and I literally don't know him by any other name. I don't know his real name. How am I supposed to be intimidated by Mr. Paper? Like, the Simtex are supposed to be galactic supervillains. They have entire organizations made to stop them with, like, dust or whatever. Like, they're planet-destroying evils, yet I can't take them seriously because the show itself doesn't allow me to take it seriously. I feel like Valentino and Hazbin Hotel is a good representation of this. He's an extortionist, a serial rapist, and a joke. He was really out there paddling angel dust with a big plank that had yaoi written in big bold letters. I can't take him seriously, bro. Plus, he's Mexican. I can't get intimidated by no essay. Listen, I understand that they didn't want to tell a completely serious story. And that's completely fine in some cases. You know what I'm saying? Have the main cast joke around with each other every now and then. But like, the main villains too? This is the main bad guy. Now, don't be fooled by his design. Although he looks like King Von, he really acts like King Bowser. This nigga is a complete joke. I mean, just look at this.
Oh no, you just did the one thing I told you not to do!
You said, don't let them...
Don't let them on the planet, correct!
Oof.
Yeah, big oof, bold. I've looked all over for a suitable game world to train our new recruit.
Hi, I'm Crab Girl.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Crab Girl.
I'm Crab Girl.
So, do you want me to go down to the planet instead? Or...
Yes!
Shall I accompany him, sir, to make sure he doesn't mess up again?
What?
Great idea, misinformation. Barcade is going to make it a lot more difficult to complete the game world.
You want us to do a full harvest mission?
Yes, dum-dum. We might as well make this little nuisance useful to us. Find the hero, help him beat the villain, and complete the game. If I can't train Crab Girl over here, at least we can gather the planet's float when it explodes.
Oh yeah, I'm Crab Girl.
Somebody clean that up! Now get out of here, you two. Make sure we can harvest that. Stop!
Bro, it's so safe on this ship. I don't take them serious. Niggas will give them wedgies. And then after all that, at the end of the episode, they throw him this weak-ass Orlop so we know to take him seriously. Like, okay, bro. All right, man. Like, this whole show is the equivalent of that one fight with Usopp and Anil where Usopp tries distracting him with a spell, and then he gets thwacked across the face, and then the fight is serious again. Like, dude, what is going on? Am I supposed to be scared for the characters, or is this supposed to be funny? There's just so much tonal whiplash going on that I don't know what emotion I'm supposed to be feeling. This shit sucks. Clearly, they wanted to tell at least a semi-serious story, but they can't do that because their writers suck balls at their job. This scene is part of the opening sequence, by the way. The destruction of Kit's planet haunts her throughout the entire pilot. And that same group that would inflict that same cruelty onto other worlds purely for their self-gain are this. Gameoverse has proved that you niggas will gas up anything as long as the main character is bad enough. I mean, for heaven's sakes, there's a reason that the only thing that people were talking about when this show came out was how hot Kit was. The show was dog shit, but hey, the main character's pretty hot, so I guess it's alright. The show gets an A for effort, a B for animation, and an F for literally everything else.